Welcome back to Boost Buddy AI. I'm Ben.
And I'm Basira. Today we're diving into something seriously next level.
Faceless Podcast channels.
What? Oh, wow, I won't have to wear makeup anymore?
How creators are building entire shows without ever stepping in front of a mic or a camera.
Guys, what? Seriously, does that mean I'm going to be out of a job?
Oh dear. No, Jacob.
It's good because, sometimes your face gets a little weird.
And this week, there's a brand new wave of tech making it faster, easier, and honestly, kind of scary good. With some creators now making upwards of $5K a month just from Faceless Podcasts.
Oh yes, that's right, we're going to be putting some animation software through its paces and testing out the latest AI podcast platforms.
So, let's dive in and start creating our first podcast, using only AI voices and characters.
We headed over to Design and dropped in a prompt to create the set and a couple of podcasters. This was the prompt ChatGPT gave us back.
What we wanted was some AIs with a similarity to us, so we went through a range of different design styles, all using the exact same prompt. As you can see, it gives quite random results, so you have to try many before you find one you really like.
It really comes down to personal choice. Do you want some ultra-realistic looking human AIs, or something that is more cartoon-based? There really is no limits to what you can do. You're a real human, right? Right. Even have AI agents in a podcast with real people? Are you up for that? But back to our search. We must have tried about 10 style generations before we settled on something we like, but it's a fun process.
Sure, it's a bit of fun. There are generations that are way off the mark and quite bizarre. Doesn't it make you wonder how this AI brain works?
It's quite mind-blowing. You know, Ben, I think we're like early pioneers discovering new lands. We could well be on the cusp of the greatest technological advancements since Colossus, the first large-scale electronic digital computer.
I know, right? Scary stuff. Hey, Basira. I think this one looks good. I like the characters, but, they're missing microphones.
That's no problem. I'll just create some in the image creator and drop them on. There we go.
Oh, cool. I like those. Retro style.
Now let's get them animated. We have several choices here. I'm liking the 1080p option. It's more credits, but I'm interested to see how this comes out. I'll try the Kling 2.1 Max, then head over to ChatGPT to give us a prompt to animate one character at a time while the other listens and nods. I'll try it on 5 seconds. Click to generate and wait and see, right?
Oh, and I'll just point out I use the hand repair tool that Design has for my left hand, just to get it looking neater. Oh, I like this. The animation looks smooth.
Why do I have a small chair?
I'm not sure, but you look kinda cute. So now we repeat the process with the female talking, that's you,
My avatar.
and the male listens. We'll try a longer animation of 10 seconds. So for the voices, we are heading over to Wondercraft. We tried this using the free version, which gives you a small amount of credits to try out. It's a fairly straightforward process. We entered a prompt, which ChatGPT refined for us, and then their prompt quickly generated a whole podcast chat involving both presenters in a lengthy discussion about the use of AI for creating podcasts. Now, if you want to apply it to your new avatars as a lip sync, you will need to download each segment individually, which you can do here.
That's right. Then upload the voice for each character as and when you need them for the lip sync. Then click Generate. For lengthy podcasts, it will take some organizing to make sure you use the correct clip, male or female, in the correct order. You can process several clips at a time. There can be a bit of a wait, however, they usually process before the suggested time. Now, as we generated our clips, we dropped them into DaVinci and onto the timeline. Doing it in order reduces errors. Keep working through until you have all of your clips processed and onto the timeline. We like to add a bit of zoom to the clips, focusing on each presenter so that the cuts from one to the next look cleaner. Whenever you have two faces in an image, make sure you select the one talking, so the lip sync applies it correctly. So, now we have all our clips in, we are ready to produce the video.
Hey guys, are we gonna get on with this?
Basira, I think they're ready. So let's take a look, we'll run it right through and then rewind and analyze it, showing where we could improve. We'll also show you the outtakes.
Welcome back to the Bite-Sized Brilliance podcast, everyone. I'm Basira.
And I'm Ben. And Basira, I gotta say, what we're talking about today, it's blowing my circuits, you know?
Oh, absolutely, Ben. We are diving into something truly revolutionary. The new advancements in AI that allow for these incredibly lifelike studio-sounding bots. It's mind-boggling how real they sound.
Yeah, it's wild. Like, I've been hearing some of the demos and you just can't tell the difference. The intonation, the pauses, even the slight imperfections that make human speech sound, well, human. They've just nailed it.
They really have. And it's not just the sound quality, is it? It's the interaction itself. The way these bots can engage in, fluid, natural conversations, picking up on nuances, responding appropriately. It's not like the old clunky chatbots at all.
No, definitely not. I mean, remember those? You'd ask a question and it'd just spit out some pre-programmed response that had nothing to do with what you just said. Now it's almost like you're talking to a person, you know, a really, really well-spoken person.
Exactly. And the implications for this, Ben, are just enormous.
Yeah.
Think about customer service, for instance, or even educational tools. Imagine learning a new language from an AI tutor that sounds perfectly natural and can converse with you in real time.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Or even for entertainment. I mean, we could have AI voice actors that sound just like, famous actors, or even AI companions for people who might be isolated. It's kind of mind-blowing to think about.
It truly is. And it brings up a lot of interesting ethical questions too, doesn't it? About transparency, about ensuring people know when they're interacting with an AI versus a human.
Yeah, that's a big one. If they sound that real, it's going to be hard to distinguish, right?
Oh yeah, that calls for a high five. Give me a high five. Boost
Great
buddy,
job.
teammate.
Great
job,
job,
Basira.
Boost buddy Ben, yeah. So now let's run it through again, and we'll point out some of the little glitches that can often occur with video generation, and we'll show you the outtakes.
So first up, what is that?
I know, right?
So our prompt got the scene correct.
Sure.
But doesn't handle text to well. That should say, Bite-Sized Podcast.
Yeah, I have to say, here it's handling the details really well.
Oh, for sure.
What you find it struggles with at times is hands. Sometimes they can look a bit erratic, which happens a bit. Just here, let's slow it slightly.
Yeah, it's not perfect right there, but it handles your lip sync really well. My character, though, is not looking super synced all the time. Here, it may have helped to have the characters facing a bit more towards the camera. Side profile lip syncing can be hit or miss.
Sound quality, is it? It's the interaction itself. The way these bots can engage in fluid, natural conversations.
So for this bit right here, we took a static photo of them and asked it to lip sync. And you'll see, it doesn't give them the same animated look. It also crops in heavily, which adds more grain to the image. But it can be fine for small explainer clips like this. Now right here, even though the prompt asked for the male not to talk, in this clip, his mouth also moved. So if you study your clip, you can almost lip read and dub in something over the top.
Enormous.
Yeah.
Think about customer service, for instance.
That's the only way you can get two talking at once, at this present time.
It truly is.
That's right. Now here, we just have images of the characters. This is a much easier and cheaper option, especially for long podcasts. We added a spectrum analyzer, which you can get free from Veed.
We are diving into something truly revolutionary.
Perhaps you may want to combine some animation, perhaps at the start, followed by static headshots. After all, many people may well just be listening to the podcast and not watching. It's more often about the discussion, the topic of interest, the quality of the spoken content, rather than the visuals.
Oh, for sure. And that's where Wondercraft really excels. From a short and simple prompt, we asked for a 5-minute discussion about the use of AI for podcasts. It came up with this entire in-depth talk, creating both the male and female segments.
So, out of interest, we tried it again with a different subject. Take a look. It is quite impressive and actually is really interesting to listen to.
Definitely. So that brings us to the outtakes. Now, be assured whatever AI content you are going to make, there will be generations that are either just bizarre or not of the quality you want to put out. Often, it is the fault of the scripting, but sometimes the same prompt can get it perfect, and next time, miss the mark. Take a look at my avatar's hands here. Exact same prompt. Gave a really good result the time before.
I like my avatar's expression, like she's looking and thinking, "Whoa, that's weird." So that's it for today. From us, we had a few laughs making this one. But before we go, if you found this useful, give us a like and subscribe.
Guys, that was pretty cool, but say, you sure my job's secure?
Told you, Jacob. It's fine. Besides, the viewers love you.
We all love you, Jacob.